cannot give you back your homes or restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
Hey everyone, today we are going to discuss the new teaser HBO dropped only a few days ago, showing the aftermath of the battle at Winterfell. If you haven't seen it, click the link below in the description and go check it out real quick. Anyway, there are multiple items shown left among the destruction of the battle. We don't see any characters other than the silhouette of what looks to be the Night King walking around at the end. But each of the items we see represent an important person in the show who was actually at the castle when the White Walkers arrived. I noticed most of these on the first watch, but I'll let this commenter from the original video break it down. Dragonglass arrow, Tyrion's pin, needle, the feather Robert put on Lyanna's tomb, Jaime's golden hand, Daenerys' chain, Longclaw with possibly the Night King in the background, and last but not least, Bran's wheelchair. It seems like the showrunners want to make it look like all was lost, but in reality this could be explained with most of the main cast still surviving. Here's how. One thing we don't see is masses of dead bodies everywhere, which follows basic logic because if the dead army presumably wins, then the Night King will resurrect all of the humans that died and join them with his army. But remember, the original trailer released just weeks ago showed women and children, including Varys, taking shelter in the crypts, as well as scenes of Jon walking through the crypts with Daenerys before the battle. What if the survivors retreated into the crypts when they realized they couldn't win? Brandon the Builder created Winterfell, so it may be possible there are spells guarding it from the dead, just as Bloodraven's cave did. Bran broke the spells guarding the cave, but if he doesn't enter the crypts, then quite possibly the Night King can't either. And remember when Bloodraven told Bran that he would never walk again, but he would fly. Now, this might lead to a moment where Jon, at the end of the battle when all hope is lost, he picks up his little brother or his cousin and sets him on a dragon to fly him away, just as Benjen did to Jon with his horse north of the wall. Remember, foreshadowing is a constant occurrence in Game of Thrones, and what better way would there be if all of these little theories debated about for years actually wrap up and come to a close? Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there will be devastation. Some, if not many, probably will die as a cost of the war being waged. But there must be some sweet interlaced in there as well, if George R.R. Martin is telling us the truth when he says there will be a bittersweet ending to the Ice and Fire series. I don't know, but I am excited to find out what goes down. I wanted to present this teaser trailer from a different perspective rather than the more common one that everyone is as good as dead, because based on the broken wheelchair, Dany's chain, the bloody Longclaw, and everything else. Oh, and speaking of the blood on Jon's sword, we know it didn't come from a White Walker, and unless it was used to kill a freshly turned corpse, why would it have bright red blood over it? Well, this isn't really news for anyone, but based on the prophecy of Azor Ahai, he had to basically kill his woman to permanently forge Lightbringer. What if Jon ends up having to kill Daenerys with Longclaw, and that's her blood on the blade? How crazy would that be? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We are only days away now from the last season, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for new videos, breakdowns of episodes, and more. As always, have a great day, take care, and I will see you soon.